What up, everybody? Here, and welcome to my review of the SH Figuarts Renji Abarai from the Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, the next figure in the Bleach line that I need to collect to catch up, and I am actually fully caught up. I've got I've got Zaraki on the way, and I have Renji right here, and that does allow me to be fully caught up with the line. And actually, Renji here was actually a gift from my mother. My mother got him for me, not for any occasion or anything like that. She just bought him for me. I have an awesome mom. But yes, I got him. Zaraki's on the way, and then I will be fully caught up with the Bleach line, and I'm very happy about that. There has been a little bit of a development. I have started watching the 1000-Year Blood War. On episode 10. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll be honest. I think it's a little overhyped, but it's pretty good. There were a few episodes in the middle there that were pretty fucking hype. But yeah, I hate the villains. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck the villains. They're absolutely loathsome. They're horrible. Like, I don't mean they're horrible as in they're horrible. They're great villains because I fucking hate them, but there's no redeemable qualities about them at all. Like, they absolutely suck. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's a blast of nostalgia watching Bleach again, especially with, like, updated animation and everything like that. The dub is a little bit rough. I won't lie. I always watch anime dubs. I'm a dub watcher through and through. The dub is a little bit rough, I think. I don't know what it is about the dub, but it just does not sound anywhere near as good as some recent dubs. Like, the Kaiju number 8 dub was awesome. This Bleach 1000-Year Dub War... 1000-Year Dub War... 1000-Year Dub War. It's okay. It's not too bad. But yeah, let's get into this actual review now. I don't think anybody's gonna watch this video, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. But Renji here, he is very nice. I very much like him. At first, when I first got him out of the packaging, I was like, yeah, he's pretty cool. He's all right. But after having him for a while and posing him around, I think he actually may be the best figure of the line so far. Not my favorite. My favorite is Byakuya, because Byakuya is my favorite character. But I think he is a stronger figure overall. He's very fun to pose around. So without further ado, let's jump into the review and take a look at the box here. So you have a Renji on the box there, Renji Abarai Bleach, Tamashii Nations Bandai right there, SH Figuarts on the side. You got a nice picture of Renji's mug right there. On the back, you have a bunch of product shots with him and Zabimaru, and on the other side, you have another nice picture of him right there, Renji Abarai, and there you go. You got this weird, like, green Getsuga Tencho thing going on there. Not really sure why green, but whatever. It's what they went with. And here is Renji Abarai. A very cool figure. Let's get in here on the sculpting. The head sculpt is great. I really like it. I remember him originally. I think he originally had like a white bandana or something up here. Probably would have preferred that, but it's okay. The black looks all right. The color of his hair, I think, is pretty good. It's very dark, though. I think maybe they could have made it a little bit lighter and it might have looked a little bit better, but it's not that big a deal. I do like it. You got the little tie right there holding up his ponytail, and they got the little hair pieces coming down over his shoulder right there, and those are on hinges, as you can see right there. The hair is very well engineered on these Bleach figures. They actually do a pretty good job with, like, articulation bits in the hair, because, like, you wouldn't think that they would need to put, like, hinges on those little pieces right there, but they did. So very cool. Same with how they did with Byakuya with those little pieces on his hair. And then moving down to the torso right there, you have his tattoos right there looking great. He does have some tattoos on his neck as well. You can see him right there. Very cool. And he does, of course, have his little tattoos. You can actually see his tattoos a little better if you pull his face down right there. You can see, I don't think those are his eyebrows. I think those are tattoos. Although I don't know how you tattoo a Soul Reaper, whatever. Moving down, you have his Soul Reaper outfit right here, looking pretty darn good. You got the nice white outline right there, and then, of course, the standard Soul Reaper outfit. It's basic, but it looks really cool, and unlike Ichigo, he doesn't have all that stuff on the bottom of his legs right there, so none of that is getting in the way there. So he's a lot more satisfying to pose than Ichigo, in my personal opinion, but there's not really much to go over here with the Soul Reaper outfit. You know, you got lots of wrinkles right there. Very nicely done. You got this little piece right here on the back. Yeah, again, not really anything, and then the legs are pretty much the exact same as Byakuya and Ichigo, and then the feet right there with the Soul Reaper sandals right there. Very good. You can see the little knot right there in the middle, this little ball joint for where he will put Zabimaru. Yeah, very nice. I mean, the face is pretty much all there really is to the character. And again, I think they nailed the face, actually. Like, looking at the face, I actually think the likeness here is really good, especially compared to Byakuya's default face. Byakuya's default face definitely left a little bit to be desired, but this default Renji face actually looks really nice. For the articulation, there's a double ball joint in the head right here. You can see there's a ball joint going into the head right there. And then the neck. The neck's hard to pose because the neck joint is a little bit more stiff than the head ball joint. So if you want to pose the neck, I'd recommend popping the head off, posing the neck around. You can rotate it around, and then popping the head back on, just like that. So yeah, because the head, see, the head joint is so much looser than the neck joint. It takes a little bit. Like if you want to angle that neck joint forward, you're probably, well, you can kind of do it there. It's just a little bit more finicky. And then moving down to the torso right here, you got some really good arm articulation right here. You got the nice caves right here for some beautiful butterfly right there. Really, really, really nice. And then some beautiful up right there. Lots of down. You can see they kind of come out quite a bit right there. You have a swivel right here at the arm. You have only a 90-degree bend at the elbow right there, just like Byakuya. Super unfortunate. Really wish they could get those double jointed elbows, but alas. And then moving down to the hands right here, it's the standard SH Figuarts. You know, hands go into ball joint goes into the hands, so you can swivel it around, rotate it around, get everything that you want. The torso movement's actually really, really good on this. You have 2 ball joints in the torso right here, and he can get just about full movement right there. There is some legs going on in that right there, but yeah, you can pretty much get full movement right here in Renji, which is nice. You can definitely get him in some really, really, really good poses using those joints. The legs, of course, just like Ichigo and Byakuya, they go forward this much, back only a little bit. The butt sculpt totally actually cleaves the back movement whatsoever, so there's not really any back movement at all. You know, there's that much, so not too horrible. There's a ball joint, of course, at this section right here, so this can go out a little bit and it can rotate. You have a 90-degree bend right here at the knee, and then you have the feet, which can go up, down, ankle pivot, and a small toe joint right there. So very, very nice. And yeah, he's really fun to just, I've really found myself just posing him around constantly because there's just nothing in the way to get in your way while you're posing him like there is with Ichigo and his little Bankai skirts down here, and of course Byakuya and all the other captains for that matter have, of course, the captain robes, which is going to make them a little bit more difficult to pose. With Renji here, you really can get him in some really good poses, you know? It's fun. He's a fun figure to pose around. I quite like it. And again, I really think they nailed the likeness on him. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with Renji, actually. Again, I think he might be the best of the line so far. I'm recording this before I get Zaraki, so we will find out if Zaraki ends up dethroning him. A lot of people have said that Zaraki is the best of the line so far, so I am pretty darn excited to get him. I've actually been really looking forward to him. Alright, let's move on to comparisons, and of course, we'll put him in we'll just put him right there in the middle. And of course, we'll bring in his best friend here, and of course, his captain. There you go. There is all 3 of the Bleach figures so far. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. I kind of love these. I think these are actually really, really, really cool, man. I'm sad that I think this line might already be dead because, damn, I want some more characters, man. This is so cool. One thing that I totally forgot about Bleach, probably because I watched it originally as a kid. So when I started watching the 1,000-Year Blood War, it just totally hit me how fucking amazing the waifus are in this show, dude. Holy mother of God, dude. Bleach may actually have the strongest waifu cast in all of anime, dude. They're just, woo! They are good, man. But yes, this is the whole line so far. Again, I have Zaraki on the way right now. These are great, man. I love these. These are probably in stiff competition with the Kaiju number 8 line for my new second favorite SH Figuarts line. These are just really fun. The posability is really, really fun. I mean, the posability is not super amazing on these. You only get 90-degree bends at the elbows and knees. But I don't know. They're really fun to pose for some reason. I don't know why. I can't really keep my hands off these things, man. They're a lot of fun. I really, really like them. Maybe it's just all that nostalgia in my brain, ooh, Bleach, we finally have Bleach action figures, and they're so fun, man. Yeah, I'm loving these. I am loving these, man. I hope the line continues. I really, really hope so. I think the way they need to save the line is they need to do classic stuff. I know a lot of people want classic stuff. People want Aizen, people want Gin, people want Yoruichi, Uehara. A lot of people want Uryu, man. Seriously, man. Every time I watch anything about these Bleach SH Figuarts, any video, any review, or anything like that, the whole comment section is just people begging for Uryu. I'm dead serious, man. People want Uryu bad. And here he also is with the SH Figuarts Naruto Uzumaki and Sakura Haruno, so you can see how he looks with the Naruto SHF line. Here he is with the SH Figuarts Kafka Hibino and Mina Ashiro, so you can see how he looks with the Kaiju number 8 line. Awesome line. Please buy all of these figures. Support the hell out of this line. I love these figures. And support the hell out of these Bleach figures too. I love these as well. Here he is with the SH Figuarts Denji and the SH Figuarts Aoi Toto, just so you can see how he gets, just so you can get a very, very good sense of the size of the figure. So there you go. Now for accessories, this doesn't come with too much, but a lot of fun stuff. The default face is just your standard stoic face right there. Again, the likeness is spot on. And you get a smiling face right here. This is my favorite face. I just love this one. Really captures Renji's, like, snotty attitude. I love this one. And then you get a shocked face. If you've watched the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, then you know why this face is included. Fuck those Quincy's. And then you get a nice screaming face right here for some awesome Zabimaru poses. And then you also get kind of a comedic screaming face right here as well. Really, really fun. I've had a lot of fun changing out the faces. And in order to change the faces, it's super duper easy. You just kind of come in here, get your fingernails like underneath that face right there. They stay on really well as well. And then you just gotta kind of slide them up here. Similar to a few of the Naruto SH Figuarts right there. So yeah, really, really easy to change the faces. And again, like the likeness on all these is really good. And you can see like the sweat dripping down on this one as well. Yeah, all these faces are super duper good, super well done. And again, the likeness is just spot on. But again, this right here is my favorite face. I just love this one. Just perfectly captures Renji's snotty asshole attitude. Absolutely love it, man. When I was a kid, I never really liked Renji all that much. I just always thought he was such an asshole. But when you grow up, you realize you realize the charm of Renji for sure, for sure. When I was watching the 1,000-Year Blood War arc and those scenes with him and Ichigo just goofing off, man, that was very, very fun. That was very fun to watch. He's a bro. He's a bro. He's like a Joe bro, but he's not in JoJo. For alternate hands, you get a pair of splayed out hands. You get hands for holding Zabimaru. This hand, which is absolutely amazing. This hand allows you to hold on to the sheath and really allows you to make some really awesome poses. I love this hand. To swap the hand, you just gotta pop off the hand right there. It's just like pretty much every SH Figuarts nowadays. Pop it off of the ball joint and carefully put the new one back on right there. Very, very nice. And now we can talk about some Zanpakuto action. We, of course, get Zabimaru in the sheath right here. Very, very nice. The nice red sheath with the little piece right there. And, of course, the hilt of Zabimaru right there, which can be pulled out right there, which is super duper nice. And it's just on a little ball joint that you plug in right here on the belt section right there, and there you go. Goes on super nicely. It actually takes quite a bit to pop it off, which is fine. I only popped it off for the review, so I could, you know, have him in his default form. But yeah, really, really cool how it looks right there. I love these Bleach figures because of these Zanpakutos, man. These are so cool. It's so weird. Like, you'd think as an anime figure collector, I'd have plenty of figures that have a little sword right here that you can pop off, but really I don't. These Bleach figures and the freaking Demon Slayer figures are like the only ones I have, and I way prefer these Bleach figures because of how much bigger they are and how much more like satisfying they are to pose. Like if I bring in, like, look how Zenitsu looks right here. Look how much smaller he is. This is so much more fun to pose around, man, especially with like sword poses. I love it, man. I love these Bleach figures. These are awesome. Like, seriously, guys, these Bleach figures are awesome. Please, please support this line, man. I really want this to go on. I know I sat it out originally as well, but man, I see the error of my ways. Please, please, please go catch up with this line, man. Make this line do well, because I'm loving these. And man, just imagine how cool an Uryu would be, man, with his Quincy bow, or fucking Orihime, or freaking Chad with his gigantic fucking Fullbringer arm. There'd be so much potential, man. But anyway, we do have one more accessory to go over here, and it's definitely the biggest one. So, of course, you get Zabimaru in the sheath right there, but of course, you also get Zabimaru out of the sheath right there. Now, I do wish they could have included a standard Zabimaru as well, just in the power down form, not just the Shikai Zabimaru right here. This is a really cool accessories, and I will admit I was expecting this thing to be super unwieldy before I actually got it in person, but it's actually not. It's actually super easy to have him hold this. He doesn't even, here, I'll just show you actually. I was very, very surprised by how easy it is to have him hold this. Like, his joints are just really, really, really good. I heard in E.T. Figures review for this guy, he said that he did not feel confident leaving this thing in his hand for too long, but you can see, like, the joints, he can totally hold it up. Like, it's not actually all that heavy right there. I'm not saying there's no merit to that argument. There definitely maybe could end up being some long-term effects on this, having him hold this up. But for now, I mean, he totally holds it up. It's perfectly fine. You can even get him in some really, really awesome poses like this. I know a lot of people are kind of disappointed that they just have it in the static, that you can't, like, pull it out and have it, like, actually, like, you know, if you know what Zabimaru is, this entire thing is, like, on a chain, so it can, like, fly around. It's supposed to be like a snake, and his Bankai, it literally turns into this giant, like, bone snake. It's pretty fucking cool. It'd be pretty cool if they made another Renji with him in his Bankai form with the little, like, fluff around his neck right there. And then, of course, the actual snake, Zabimaru. That'd be pretty sick. They could do, like, an SH Monster Arts if they want. I'm not saying they're ever gonna do this, but it would be totally cool if they wanted to do it, which is pretty cool. And, of course, if you pop this in, you're gonna want to pop off that. And just to show how this hand works, you can just have that resting against the sheath right here, just like that. You kind of have to like rotate the thing right there. There you go. Really, really, really cool. I really like this. It's a little harder to do this on Byakuya. Byakuya has his freaking captain robe in the way, so it's kind of hard to get this, but because Renji doesn't have anything down here, it's really, really easy to have him holding on to this and get him in some really awesome Zabimaru poses right here. This is making me really want them to make Kisame, man. I love this. I love this giant-ass sword right here. Super duper cool. Yeah, I think this figure is great, man. Let's jump into the final thoughts. Yeah. So final thoughts on Renji here. Dude, I love these actually. Like, these are fucking awesome, dude. They're not like the best SHFs in the world. They're nowhere near as good as the Naruto figures. You know, you only get 90-degree bends at the elbows and the knees, but that's just the design of the character, man. The likeness, the likeness and the plastic quality and the tolerances and all that are totally up to par with the SH Figuarts, with the Naruto figures. And they're really, really fun, man. I really like these. I have been having so much fun posing these around. I can't wait to get Zaraki as well and Toshiro as well. And I really hope that they continue the line. I really hope they do, because we have Byakuya. Byakuya is my favorite character, but we haven't gotten to any of my other favorite characters. So this is really cool, man. I'm super disappointed that I actually sat this line out originally. I'm super glad I went and got all these again. And thank you very much to my mother, who's not watching this video, but I'm just gonna say thank you anyway. Love my gift that you got me. Absolutely love him. Yeah, this thing is great, man. Buy all of these Bleach figures, please, man. Buy them all. They're all so worth your money, and I really want this line to continue, and I really want some Bleach babes. Really want some Bleach babes. So, thank you all so much for watching this video. My grade for Renji, honestly, I mean, I gave Byakuya and I gave Ichigo A tiers. I think that in terms of quality, like overall as action figures, I do think they are A tiers because of the limited articulation in the knees and the elbows and the lack of accessories. They don't come with all that much accessories, but personally, the action figure reviewer in me, who wants to review these based off of enjoyment, based off of how me looking at them on my shelf and being, oh, I'm so glad I bought those. Those are awesome. I want to bump all of these up to S, actually. I want to bump all of these figures up to S tiers. Like, there's not really anything all that different between them. They all have pretty similar bodies. And you know what? Ichigo maybe doesn't deserve an S tier because his face does fall off. So we'll say A tier for him, and we'll say S tier for these two, because they're just so damn fun to pose around. I do think Renji's probably the most fun one so far because he doesn't have anything prohibiting his legs. So he's really fun to pose around. But yeah, all these are great. Buy them all. Please support the hell out of the line. I love these. I actually freaking love these. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and this is DK Guillotine, signing out.